everybody. Welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today in Anime Reaction, we watched the second episode of Demi-chan wa Kataritai. If you want to check out our reaction to the second episode of Demi-chan wa Kataritai, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comments section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, interview with Dullahan.
Dullahan.
So yeah, basically we get to see the actual interviews with
Machi.
With Machi, which was set up in the previous episode, and we learned some interesting facts about the Dullahan.
Like
there's only 3 of them in the entire world.
Yeah,
rare.
So it's
very rare.
Very rare.
The flame is
Not hot.
First off, not hot, and is connected in some sense way to the nervous system.
Probably like the nerves in her neck.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So moving around in the flame makes her feel funny.
And also when she gets really embarrassed, the flame increases by a lot.
God. Can you hug me?
And she likes to have her head held.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
And then she also realizes that she likes Sensei.
Yep.
Yeah, nice and awkward.
Saw that coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then while Sensei's holding her head, a certain troll vampire shows up.
I love how Sensei put it though. It's like, this might seem appropriate.
This might
imagine someone walked in on us, like that chatty vamp.
Yeah. Should be okay as long as we don't get caught, or as long as we don't get seen, especially by that chatty vampire. And then just the evil look that Hikari puts off.
Calm, just blanks emotion, and then just pure evil.
And then runs over to the nearest open window.
Hey everyone!
Listen to this!
Such a troll.
Yeah, but at least she's a good friend too.
Yeah, she's a good sport about it.
Well, because later she's her and Machi are, I guess, sitting on break or something on the rooftop, and they're talking about stuff, and basically Machi reveals that she likes Takahashi Sensei, and so Hikari sets them up on a date, except she sets up Machi's head on a date with Sensei as an experiment, and she keeps Machi's body company.
Which brings up a whole new set of circumstances.
Yeah.
And we actually learned that a Dullahan can get motion sick.
It's actually, I guess, really does make a lot of sense. Like if they're carrying their own head, you'd be kind of used to it, and you'd expect the motion. But if somebody else were to be carrying the head, then it would be, like you see in the anime where it'd be messing with your vision and your inner ear and all that.
But yeah, so your head's moving in a different way from your body, and you're getting all shook up, really.
Yep. And she does indeed get motion sick.
We also find out that she can, when she eats, it can span amounts of miles.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, one of the things was that we learned in the interview was that her head and her body can be a long way apart.
Tokyo and what was it? Okayama?
Yeah. So.
Entirely different prefectures apart.
Yeah, basically it showed that she was visiting her grandparents and they were saying goodbye to her on the train platform, and they had her head in their hands, and then the train door closed on her body. So her body was on the train and her head was still with her grandparents.
Oh, shit.
Yep. So did one of her grandparents take the next train to go deliver her head, or
oh, hell no,
did they mail it?
I was like, yeah, it's too expensive. I'm sure they just shipped it. First class, at least.
Yeah, and then probably one of the funnier things in the episode was Hikari messing with Machi's body while she's on the date.
Oh, they're having a good time. It kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, clearing off the table, climbing on the table, and
setting it up. 2-finger boot poke of death! Just the look before she was just like...
Hikari's facial expressions are absolutely hilarious.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, actually, I find most of the facial expressions in this anime are pretty freaking hilarious.
Like when Machi here goes blank-eyed.
Ah, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she tries to do a forced laugh. This one. Yeah.
Or the another one of the funny things was when Machi had to use the restroom while out on the date.
Oh god. Bang!
Yeah, it's oh hey, the restroom's over there, and her body stands up and slams into the coffee table. Ouch. And then Hikari leading her body into the bathroom in her home, and then her sister shows up without knowing anything about what's going on.
Take your time.
What the fuck?
What'd you do with her head?
And then at the end of the episode, we get a bit with Sensei kind of, I guess, explaining the whole motion, why she was getting motion sick, and how he fixed it. Basically, I think the better part of the explanation actually came at the end and kind of got cut off. But imagine you're recording with your phone camera while you're walking. You kind of want to hold it away from your body and try to keep your arms still while you're walking. It kind of works like a what's that device? Like a Steadicam.
Yeah.
Type thing.
It's never near as good as one, but
Well, no, but it certainly does help. Rather than holding your arm directly on your body and getting all the motions of your walk. So, found it kind of interesting. Then Sensei has a talk with the principal about them forcing Machi to use the school regulation bag.
It was really an attaché case.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's normally what you get in Japanese schools.
It's the classic Japanese school, like high school bag, where it's basically you have to carry it by the handle, and because Machi has to carry her head, it's really inconvenient to have the bag like that. So he talks the principal into letting her have a backpack instead of the school regulation bag.
that the succubus overhears and is...
She definitely starts warming up to Sensei.
Well, it also helps because Mazeo wasn't she like her homeroom teacher actually?
Is she? I really
That's what
can't
they said
remember.
Like,
No, well, he was saying he didn't want to step on the homeroom teacher's toes, So that's why he asked the principal to just make it seem as though it was an order from the principal and that it didn't come from him. That way he's not usurping the guy's authority.
Yeah.
Basically just,
being considerate.
Yeah, being considerate from teacher.
Because apparently all of this is new territory.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with only 3 Dullahan in the world.
It's pretty, being so rare,
Yeah. It's definitely new. And because the Demis are so rare in general, this may not be the first time that they've had Demis in the school, but it's probably one of the first times.
So I have a question. What would happen if you actually put the head on the body and just
I'm
try
actually
to graph it on.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested about that too, because in Dullahan Legends and every other time that I've seen Dullahan in fiction, they typically have the head on top of their body, and it always falls off, of course. But
yeah.
That's usually where they try to put it. So I'm kind of wondering, what if they made a harness or something, like she does when she's eating.
Yeah.
What if they had a harness where they could keep her head on top of her body? Wouldn't that be more convenient?
Totally possible. It doesn't even have to be entirely attached either.
Yeah. So.
You just have a nice, cool flame around your neck.
It's a good question.
Otaku Saga, asking the deep questions.
But
well, I could ask so many other questions, but I will refrain from doing so.
Bad questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
I'm sure the dojinshi writers will answer that in due time.
Well, that Hikari was thinking about them. She straight up said, "Oh no, you totally have an advantage in ecchi stuff."
Then you get the censorship mosaic behind her.
Man, pretty much any time that Hikari's on the screen, something funny's happening.
She is like a dude with long hair.
Yeah.
I wonder when that other shoe's gonna drop.
Oh.
When things get serious with Hikari.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Towards the end of the episode, we did mention Succubus Sensei, whose name escapes me at the moment, but
her episode seems to be
next. Her episode is definitely next, given the episode title. But
Succubus-san is a good adult.
She's that title though. But yeah, she sees Sensei talking, Takahashi Sensei, I should say, talking to the principal, about Dullahan, and she, basically it's starting to get her to warm up to Takahashi Sensei, and then she starts noticing things about him, I guess.
It works out.
Yeah, one of the things about Takahashi Sensei, his character design, is that he is a really big dude.
He's quite buff for a biology teacher.
Yeah, he's quite buff, and he wears the lab coat, but he keeps the sleeves rolled up part way.
He has to show off the guns a little bit.
Show off the guns. But yeah, that should be interesting.
We also got a few little bits with the Snow Queen.
Oh yeah, the Yuki Onna.
Yuki.
Snow
Yuki
Woman.
Onna.
Yes. Such an imaginative name.
Yeah. So we get a scene with her, Hikari, and Machi where they're all walking to school, and for some reason Yuki decides that she doesn't want to join them, and I think Machi Machi thinks that it was because she was afraid of her or something.
Nah, she just has a cold personality.
Low hanging fruit there.
I'm sorry, this series just brings it out of me.
But yeah, she brought that up to Takahashi.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. So she was just a little bothered by it as well.
I'm assuming episode 4 is probably going to be about her.
Yeah, it's probably the way to set it. Set up her episode.
Mm-hmm.
See what she's on about.
Yeah, I'm actually very interested to see what the series is going to be more about after it gets through all the initial interviews, the initial interview episodes. But we'll have to wait a couple of weeks for that.
Yeah.
So
looking forward to it though.
yes, I'm definitely looking forward to. Her name's Sato Sensei.
Mm-hmm.
Sakie is her given name. So I'm definitely looking forward to her episode. This should be very amusing.
And very perverted.
Yoko Hikasa doing a perverted
Very amusing,
character.
very perverted, and especially since she gets so embarrassed about being a succubus.
That's the kind of, well, for lack of a better term, keep it in her pants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be hilarious.
Yep. Though I would be kind of interested to see her interview. So is she gonna make Sensei sit on one side of the room while she sits on the other and like screams across the room?
No, it's gonna be over like Skype or a telephone or something.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised.
Halfway around the world. Like you're telling someone in prison, something.
Do we remember what Machi wrote down while she was laying there in bed?
Oh, it was actually a
On
lot.
our cell phone?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. She typed something on her cell phone while she was lying in. Well, her head was in her little house.
A little dog house. She has a little dog house
cute.
for a head. It's absolutely adorable.
Yeah. I'm actually pulling it up right now in case anybody's wondering.
Survey says can't keep up use when I'm really busy. Use one really busy.
Yeah, that's probably one of the things that led to Takahashi doing what he did with the backpack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it's actually been said before. I think it was in episode 1 where it's obviously very inconvenient for her to have the backpack with a handle, and then even like earlier in episode 2 when she gets a phone call from her mom right after her and Hikari split up.
Just to kneel down.
Yeah,
so
she has
put her
to
head
kneel down, put her bag down, grab her cell phone, answer it, and then hold it up to her head. Whereas if she had a backpack, depending on if she had her cell phone in her pocket or not, a lot of people keep them in their bags during school.
Yeah, but she.
But
could
if
still,
if she had it in her pocket, she could just
or she had that brace you were talking about earlier, she just use it normally.
yeah. If she had that brace, then everything would be basically normal.
Yeah.
That or like a Bluetooth headset. Actually, if you're talking about a cell phone.
Oh yeah, I mean that'd be a good idea too. Just bloop.
Yeah, just be like button.
Yeah,
Whatever.
pretty much.
But that also includes like, I'm sure that includes like PE.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah. As she said during that scene where she's laying down in bed with her head in the little doghouse thing.
Just going to sleep.
Yeah. She said, what was it? Exercising will be hard or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd imagine pee is a pain in the neck. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry
That's
at all.
total groaner.
But it actually, Takahashi, the teacher,
Yeah.
he should be able to do at least some good with this kind of talking with people, because I'm sure that Machi didn't really think about all the things that kind of just disadvantage her, right? Because she's lived with it all of her life, and you don't really think about what disadvantages you all your life. You just kind of get over it.
Kind of roll with it.
Yeah, and just keep on trucking. So I'm pretty sure that the interview is making her think a little bit more about those little moments.
Yeah, or like where she's, she notices that a lot of her classmates are a little uncomfortable around her.
Reaching the subject of
it's one of those things where somebody has like a very obvious obvious like physical trait, and you don't want to accidentally joke about it in case they get offended. Which is, I mean, that's exactly it. And she's like, oh, I wish that people would be more comfortable and be able to joke about the Dullahan aspects. And it's like, well, as Takahashi Sensei said, well, you kind of have to let them know that you're okay with that. So
mainly by joking about it yourself.
Yeah, basically, the easiest way to do that is joking about it yourself, to let people know that you're comfortable, talking about that.
Yeah.
So.
And then she returns by, oh, you're gonna learn what a Dullahan, what it means to be a Dullahan. What?
Your head's gonna roll.
Bad time for a joke.
After being busted by Hikari. Perfect time for a joke. Like I said in the reaction, cute plus cringe equals gold.
Oh man.
But yeah. So definitely looking forward to more episodes of this.
Absolutely.
Yep. So let us know what you thought of this episode and what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time. And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talk.
Click on my face and go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga and check out our new and improved Patreon page.